Happy Saturday, guys. 2 days before the 4th of July. Welcome to Solo Dolo Facebook page. This is not going on YouTube. This is Chargers baseball offseason. Once again, no playoffs. In fact, if you look, this is our overall record is 142, 159. We have a losing record overall. Didn't win. No playoffs again this year. No playoffs in season 5. No playoffs in season 4. No playoffs in season 3. But a championship in season 2 and a 50-50 season in season 1. And the thing is, you're looking down at the egos, they're low as crap. I haven't really even touched them. I touched them a little bit, made them a little bit higher after we won the championship. But even these egos are safe. So it's like unbelievable that I just can't get, a playoff appearance. I just find it shocking. But the one thing I will say is this is one of my favorite games to play. I enjoy Super Mega Baseball. Even though it has some types of limitations, it's a great game to play. I really enjoy it. I can see myself playing it for years. Because I enjoy the game that much. Especially since they're not coming out with a Super Mega Baseball 4. So, I'm just enjoying it, man. It's really a fun game. We'll see if we have any more upgrades. I don't think I do. How'd the team do this year? You guys are wondering. Well, we only won 20 games out of a 48-game season, so that's not good. If you win, say, 24 games, 25 games, you're halfway there, you're average. Win more than that, you're a really good team. We won 20 games. We're not a really good team. I think Flynn Ross did pretty good. 20 hits, 313 average, 375 slugging average. The guy did his thing for being sort of a bench shortstop or a first baseman, which basically he's a shortstop. Mariah Parks, I really was impressed with Mariah Parks. I think she really came on. 5 home runs, 252, 17 RBIs. So that's really good to know, that she's getting me RBIs. So I think she's really good. Uriah Biggs, the catcher, 297 average, 11 RBIs, 5 RBI, 5 home runs, 35 hits. So I think he's good. Kind of not good for Jack Cracker. Jack Cracker did not impress me this season. He had 67 at-bats, 15 hits, which ain't really that much because you say, okay, he didn't get a lot of at-bat time. When you look at Flynn Ross's numbers, they're about similar. But he had more RBI. Well, he didn't have those more RBIs. That's really shocking about Jack Cracker, though. Really. 224. And he's one of my, on paper, best hitters. 15 hits, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. It's not cutting it, especially if he makes a really good salary. So we could part with Jack Cracker. Xavier Singleton's not going anywhere. I think he's pretty good. He's still young. I think he'll get better. 21 hits, 66 at-bats. He didn't have that many at-bats. 4 home runs, 6 RBIs. Could do better. He's got a 318 average, though, so he's good. Braylon Ali really impressed me. In fact, she hit the home run when I played and won the game on a walk-off home run. Her only home run she hit the whole season. She's a contact hitter, but she's just not getting it done as far as the hitting's concerned. 226. She may be still, I think she's still young. We're going to give her time to get better. Will Coleman, of course, is getting older. 7 home runs. I think that is tied for the lead for home runs in the season for the team. 17 RBIs, so he gets it done there. 32 hits. Still a pretty decent hitter. But 246 average. I expect a little bit higher, but still decent. Hackliner, we pay him a bunch of money. And 265 is pretty good. 15 RBIs, 6 home runs, 36 hits. Leads the team. I think he leads the team in hits, actually. But we pay him a whole lot of money. I think these numbers should be better. What did he do last year? Okay, he was with the Wilows. He's been with the Chargers. 26 RBIs. We've seen the numbers have gone down. First season, 351 average, 331 average. That's what you want, man. But for getting that 18 million a year, I think he should be doing a whole lot better for us than he is. I need a power bat. I need more power in this lineup. And he was supposed to solve the power issue, and he's kind of gone down. Eddie Nelson's been with me for a long time, an original player from the first season. Him and Will Coleman, 2 guys who've been with the team for a very long time. 260, 13 RBIs, 5 home runs, 33 hits. He had 127 at-bats, so that's a lot of at-bats for pretty much average numbers. 13, 260, still good, starting to kind of not be as great. But I still think he's still pretty young. He's below 30, so I don't think I'll get rid of him. Plus, I'm not paying him a buttload of money, so I don't think he'll go anywhere. 121 at bats with 0 fry. 281, pretty good. 9 RBIs, 34 hits. Yeah, pretty good. Mashadonga has been a disappointment, and I think I'm going to get rid of Mashadonga before going into season 7. I just don't think she's done what I thought she'd do. Last year, 270. Last year, she had 239, 13 RBIs, 2 home runs. Similar number, but the average has gone down. She don't seem to be doing much. Her at-bats have decreased. Only paying her $6.5 million, but I just expect better from her, and I'm not. Mashadonga's just not giving me. I want more power, man, in this lineup. Not just contact hitters. I need more power. Filet Jones, good at bench player. I don't think he's going anywhere. He only makes $4.8 million a season. He has the RBI man. He has the power. He needs more contact. I think he's safe. Barrett Gold, of course, never really gets playing time. He only had 31 at-bats. 0 home runs, 8 hits, 258 though. He's a solid bat. He never really gets in there because I got Will Coleman at right field. But boy, has this number's gone down. He had not that many at-bats from last year. It's not really that different. It's really not that different. And he hit 417 last year, so you just wonder. I was like, is Barrett Gold going to be the guy? I don't know. How old is he anyway? 27. I might pay him $2.2 million. But his numbers have definitely gone down. I think our problem is hitting. We just don't have solid hitting. We should see more 300s, and I'm not seeing any 300s. We need a guy that can knock 10, 12 home runs a season. I need that guy. Pitching, I think we're great. I think our pitching is the best it's been. Bishop Fuller in his first year, man. His ERA did go up, which was bad. But he had a really good season. 4.12 ERA, could be lower, but still a good solid pitcher for me. And he's 34 years old. I don't think he's going to get too old. We do pay him a whole lot of money. So he definitely needs to do better next year. But, he had a good opening season, but that ERA going up the way it did kind of does worry me. Barry Parsons was a beast. Probably, let me see the ERA. Probably his best season was this year as far as ERA. The whip was great. He didn't get the wins, but just a solid pitcher at 32 years old. We only pay him $6 million a year. I hope he doesn't go anywhere because he is the best pitcher I got, bar none. Gordon Camella, not great. Could be better. His ERA is pretty bad. It's pretty bad, but for $5 million a year, not. He's just a solid pitcher. But he's definitely not my best pitcher. I mean, he's definitely like third. I mean, well, fourth if you count Marquardt or even Sebastian Monroe. Sebastian Monroe is really did okay this season. Not great. That ERA is kind of high. He doesn't really get in the game that much. Maybe that's one thing I need to work on is my bullpen as far as relief pitching. But I think Sebastian Monroe does an okay job, especially given his salary. We're not paying him that much. Marquardt is supposed to be the shutdown reliever, $6 million a year, 31 years old, been with the team, and you look at that win percentage, 8-2. ERA is good. Had 2 saves. He should have more saves than that. He should have way more saves than that. And the ERA has ticked up, so that's not good. And then we got the true relievers. Robert Corbett, ERA is better than last year. $5 million a year, 32 years old. Keep him in the lineup. Maybe he'll get better. But he is like approaching old age, and $5 million I think may be too much for him. Might want to go in another direction with Robert Corbett. Tim Jenkins, I think had a really good season. ERA is almost like it was last year. I think he got more saves this year than any year. Yeah, 6 saves this year. So he was actually the one giving me the saves, not Marquardt. He did a good job. Did a good job this year. 38 years old though. Not paying him much, but his age, 38 years old. It's time to move on. I don't know. Josh Cook, 5.73 ERA. It's ticked up a lot. 2-0. Innings pitched, 22 innings pitched, 36, but just not as good. Just not as good. As we look at, I'm going to look at everybody's innings pitched. 54 innings pitched for Bishop Fuller. Parsons, 66 innings pitched. Gordon Camella, 53 innings pitched. Sebastian Monroe, 37 innings pitched. Marquardt, 34. Corbett, 33. Jenkins, 32. Should have got more than that. Got a good year. You should have got more than that. Josh Cook, 22. Better relief and probably a big bat is what we need in the lineup. I think that's what we need. But we're going to go into the offseason, guys. But before we do that, we look at league leaders. If you notice a trend, batting. And are we at the top in the batting categories? No. Each one, batting average, no Chargers, home runs, no Chargers, runs batted in, no Chargers, on base percentage, no Chargers, slugging percentage, no Chargers, on base plus slugging percentage, no Chargers, hits, no Chargers, extra base hits, no Chargers, strikeouts, no Chargers. Even solo, well, that's a bad thing to lead in strikeouts. That means you're not hitting nothing. So we know we didn't make that list. Runs scored, no Chargers. Stolen bases, no Chargers. No stealing, no Chargers. But the pitching, Von Marquardt with 8 wins this season. 2.57 ERA for Barry Parsons. Tim Jenkins led us in saves. Whip, Barry Parsons had that. Opponent batting average, Barry Parsons had a 215 average. Strikeouts, Parsons and Fuller led the Supercharger League. Bishop Fuller with strikeouts, 12.02. 1.62 for Barry Parsons on the walks, 6.25 for Barry Parsons on strikeout walk ratio. So you see a trend. Pitching, we're good, especially with Fuller and Parsons, and Jamal Marquardt and Tim Jenkins. They did a great job this year. But as far as the hitting, just not there. Let's start the playoffs. Who wins the challenge? We'll just see who's, of course, in the playoffs. Red Foxes were the best team, bar none. They had a great season. Titans, Warhawks, and Lions making in with a 24-24 record. If we just won 4 more games, I think we would have made the playoffs over the Lions. But it's not to be. Wide loads in the Super Conference. 30 and 18, Heaters 26-22, Mules 25-23, and the Hot Corners making in with a 500 record. So let's start the playoffs. Who wins the championship? Yep, we missed the playoffs. Sort of used to it. Nothing new. And for this, we will simulate the entire who wins the championship. I put my money on Warhawks would be my sleeper. If I could see the Red Foxes winning it, or maybe the Super Conference team will win it, which I wouldn't be surprised by. We'll just have to see. But right now, the Lions have tied the Red Foxes. Red Foxes having trouble with the Lions. Wide loads might get eliminated. Wide loads might get eliminated. Ooh, and the Titans defeat the Warhawks. And can they mount it back? Oh yeah, Red Foxes survive. They get a win. Up 2-1. Heaters. Wide loads cannot lose another game, but they do. Wide loads are eliminated. Ooh, and series is tied with the Lions. Red Foxes could be out. Titans win. Okay, let's see who wins this one. Oh, and it looks like the Lions eliminate the Red Foxes. Both number 1 seeds in each conference is eliminated. Crazy. I thought the Lions would win a championship. The Lions might win a championship. It's kind of funny too, because I see Antonio Juan-Pierre and Michael Conrad still with the team, like it was in my original Lions thing for Bad 19. It's kind of weird. Lions do advance. They're going to the championship. Can the Heaters get it done? Heaters get it done. It'll be Lions and Heaters for the championship. I hope the Lions win. That'd be a pretty cool storyline. A team that I pretty much custom built. Can they do it? They sweep. They sweep the Heaters. The Lions are your champs. Pretty cool. Malcolm Conrad gets it done. Malcolm Conrad gets it done. Malcolm Conrad gets it done. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're gonna start off season. I got things I need to do. What is going to happen? We look at our team. We're not releasing Hack Liner unless I find someone better. Anthony Nelson has resigned. 28 years old, $8.8 million. So I got to replace him. And Gordon Camilla has resigned. So I lose a starting pitcher, and I lose my center fielder. Anthony Nelson, a guy I depended on for a long time. But I'm also going to do something else. Masha Donga, it's been real. You haven't done anything really good, I'm releasing you. But in order to release a player, you got to get a player. So I don't think I can release her right now. Nope, I can't release her right now. He got caught in the scandal, was forced to resign shortly afterwards. What is he, Richard Nixon? There you go, got a boost. Lance Merritt, please pay. You know contracts are crazy when you start. I mean, guys want crazy money. They want crazy money. Who's on the free agent market? I got Lance Miller, $39.9 million. We're not going to pay that, obviously. I'm not trying to break us completely. De La Cruz, Hans De La Cruz is on the market. Good, interesting fit. He's a power and contact. He's an A. Be a good, cool guy to get. $24 million right now. Don't want to pay that. Anthony Nelson is asking for $21.5 million. And even though he's good, he is not that good. Dylan Powell is on the market. $13 million. Definitely not the power bat. He's definitely not a power bat. Definitely not the help I need. Power there is Uriah Cantrell. I'm looking at the names, and I'm just not seeing any names that stand out. Sergio Johnson. Darnell Watkins is out on the market. He's got good contact, though. So I'm looking for a big bat, and I don't think I really see a big bat in this list. Concentrate on a big bat. As far as big bat, Lance Miller could be the guy, but he's more of a contact hitter. The power's not there. But I tell you what's there, C.T. Dunn. C.T. Dunn is definitely going to be on my list. C.T. Dunn is going to be on my list. Wait a minute. How do I mark players to watch? Yeah, C.T. Dunn. We could look at Lance Miller. I want more power. See, DJ McCarthy, RBI man, got a little power. She's an A. Okay, put her on the list. Looking for really big hitters. Hadley Person, definitely be good. Put her on the list. Corker, inside pitch, $22 million. Definitely marking that. Inside pitch. Monica Newton, good player to look at. I need more contact, but he does have power. How old is he? 29 years old. I'll put him on the list. Quentin Sutton. Maybe. Harcourt, Bravo. We'll take a look at him. Juice Jackson. Definitely looking for power. I'm looking for power. Anthony Nelson, no, we're not going to re-sign Anthony Nelson. I think Anthony Nelson did good for the time I had him. Really good player. Never going another direction though. Tex Stevenson. They say he's got whiffer though. It's bad. I do like him. Trigger Greer. Yeah, definitely mark him. Hans Fletcher has a little bit of power, but not the power I'm looking for. 90-degree power for Pops Pros. Might be a player we might be interested in. $13 million. Needs more contact though. Maybe, I don't know. I'll look at him. Power for Rick Sesame. Might look at him. Alright. Let's look at pitchers. What pitchers are on the market? I just need a good relief pitcher. Not a great, not just another. This guy could be amazing. Noverwalker. If I pronounce his name wrong, I'm sorry. As far as a relief pitcher, I don't want to pay too much. 33 years old. But we'll take a look at him. Don't really need starting pitching. Well, I do sort of now because Carmelo left. But we don't have to go too crazy. We don't need someone just like crazy. Want to let someone go and pay them a whole bunch of money? I don't want to try that. I'm not looking for a reliever. I don't need a pitcher that's going to walk players. So I don't want to go for the BB prone. I don't want to go for that. JD, no. Hayes, jump, velocity. 29 years old, got the slider, the changeup, curveball. Take a look. And the curve. Wait a minute, I need a starting pitcher too, though. I don't know why I'm not even looking at starting pitcher. I need to look at a starting pitcher. We'll try for Jim Alita. These prices are going to have to come down in order for me to make a deal with somebody. Hunter Rambo. I'll mark Hunter Rambo. 33 years old. That price should come down. Oh. Another starting pitcher. I need a good one. I don't want a crappy starting pitcher. I'm going to move on from Gordon Camella. I want someone better. That's a solid. Got quiz. So relief, a starter. I want someone really good. I think that's all I'm going to highlight for now. We're going to move on to the next rounds. These prices have got to come down in order for you to make any deals. They're going to have to come down. Okay, we'll see here. Augustus Corker lowered their asking price to $20 million. Gregory Parker is signed. Dela Cruz is down to $22 million. Hunter Rambo is down to $12. Bryson get McSteele. Bruce Jackson lowered to $16. Bison signed. What big bat would I want, man? Just what big bat just stands out? I think CT Dunn is it. CT Dunn is high on my list. I got too many guys on this list. I want a real big game changer. The RBI man, yeah, I do want that. I do want the tough out. If I can look, wait a minute. I Take Monica off the list. Inside pitch. Yeah, she's got the power and the contact. He does, so I'm going to keep him in there. Got Romero, yeah, I'll keep him in there. I just don't think he has the contact I want. I think I'll drop Hansa out. This guy really has a lot of pop, but I do want, he's sort of like a last resort sort of guy, so I'm going to take him off. Pitchers. I need a starting pitcher first. So I'm going to take some of these guys off and just worry about starting pitcher right now. Sorry about starting pitching problem right now. So he doesn't know how to start the pitcher. Is there anyone I could take off my list though right now? Let's see. Like I want to get rid of Mashadonga, but I gotta find someone that'll have her price point. I need another shortstop. That's what she played. So I'm gonna look for another shortstop. Juice Jackson, I can't get him. It costs too much. Dimitrix, Ortiz, 16 million. That's too much. I don't want to pay that. Right now, there's not a lot of shortstops on the market. Oh, there is one, but he really sucks. Everything goes down with him. Power goes down, contact goes down, fielding's up. But he's not worth it. I can't pay $16 million for a shortstop. Lance Miller is too much too, so. And what's Lance Miller's looking like anyway? Lance Miller is really, really good. Right now, I can't get rid of anybody. I got to replace Anthony Nelson and Gord Camella, so we're going to keep going into each round, try to get these prices lower. Hopefully, some people will still be there. Down to 19.5, Drew Jackson, 2. Porker, the sound sign, Momo Tobo. Lance Miller's down to 35 million. Wow, that's just a great deal. Golden Vazquez down to 15. We're gonna just keep on simming. Next round. 16, 20, 11 million for Pax Pros. Why have him highlighted? Wixet Sexton. He only wants 4 million. I gotta look at it. Bros does have the power. Wix Sesame. He's a last resort sort of player. 4.5 million though is cheap. He's got power, but he's not really what I'm looking for. He's just a last resort sort of player. Alright, next round. Hadley Person, 21 million. Got the Storm. 17 million, 14 million, 15. I'm supposed to have 11. Too much. Lance Miller's down to 31. Juice Jackson. The heaters go for Wixit Sexton. He was a last resort kind of player, so I wasn't really looking for him. You It's just like, hey, if I need a player real bad, I can just go get him. Not a guy I really want. I do want to do something big. I want to do something big. Next round. Alley Persons down to 20, 15, 21, 14. Miller. I would love to get Lance Miller, but not for that price. Godfrey Storm. Is that round 4? We're talking about round 5, yeah. Yeah. It's not low enough. I do want Hadley Person, would be interesting, but not at that price. CT Dunn, I really want him, but these prices are just too crazy, so I'm just waiting it out. That's the thing, though. You don't get these players, someone else will. And you just have to negotiate. You just have to say, okay, they're low enough to where I can make a deal. I can live with that. We're sweating it out right now. I'm just trying to get this down. I'm not trying to pay too much money for a bat. I do want the bat, and I do want a starting pitcher, but I do not want to pay a whole bunch of money for one. Round 8. And we just keep going down. DJ McCarthy's 19.2. It's not low enough. I gotta get a center fielder. I keep forgetting this stuff. I'm like looking for the bat. But I don't want to pay $19 million for one. There's another center fielder. We could bring Anthony back if I have to, but I really don't want to. But I need a center fielder. Dylan Powell's is not good enough. Going sacks. So I got some center fielders on my list. They're really, really good though, and they're going to cost a lot of money. McCarthy and Hadley, DJ and Hadley, and I really kind of want DJ because she's young. I think she's the next big thing, but not at 19 million. But she would solve a lot of problems. Even though actually the person to probably get would be Hadley because Hadley has the contact. She'll hit anything and she's a tough out. The RBI man is tempting. CT Dunn, though, solves a lot of problems. He'll be an instant star on the team. Give us the bat we really need. But I got to have him fall in price. Because if you look at CT Dunn, he's a second baseman. The second baseman on my team would be Marion Parks. I obviously don't want to get rid of her because I think she's worth putting time into. She's 22 years old. I'm not releasing her. I want to release Masha Dunga. This is who I really want to release. Pitching. Worry about sticking a starting pitcher right now. 18 million is too much. Odin Vacquez is down to 12. How much was I paying Gordon? $5 million? Yeah. That's why this is tough. I just don't want to sell the store, man. Sim again. I'm not giving Anthony Nelson $15 million. I'm not doing it. Juice Jackson. What position does CT Dunn play? He can be second base, shortstop. What does Hank Liner play? He's a shortstop. $18.8 million. 19.7. Do we get rid of Hank Liner and bring in CT Dunn? Possible. Very possible. I'm paying $18 million right now. Oh yeah, that's something to look at. Might let Hank Liner go. Might let Hank Liner go. $13 million. Nelson. DJ McCarthy's down to 18. 14. CT Dunn's down to 19.1. Playing 18.8 for Hank Liner. Give me the bat I need, man. I just need to get them lower. Just get them lower. Next round. Get them a little bit lower. Where's CT Dunn at? 17.9. Do we make the deal? 17.9. $17.3. Think we go for him. Make the biggest deal, one of the biggest deals of the series, man. Hank Liner, 37 years old. We release him to go and get CT Dunn. Where's he at? CT Dunn. We're paying him $1 million less. We get 24 more contact, 7 speed, fielding improves, younger and cheaper. Hank Liner. Think you make this deal? Yeah. CT Dunn is signed. CT Dunn is signed. I had to do it, man. I'm like, as much as I like Hank Liner and what he did, I just think it's time to go in a different direction. We need a bigger bat. So I got the bigger bat for our offense. We did what I needed to do. We did what we needed to do. Needed that bat. And we're looking at center field. Nelson, Person, yep, still on the list. Pitchers. Down to 15. Bowden's down to 10. Probably need to bring in Odin now, but I'm trying to hold off. Trying to hold off a little longer. See if we can get the deal. We lose power, but we gain contact. He can get hits. Hank Liner was actually really good at contact and good at power. A little better at power, but about the same. About the same player, man. I think we did good. I think we did really good. getting a player of that caliber. Next round. Juice Jackson, down to 11 million. Not the player I'm looking at right now. Yeah. Jam's down to 14.6. DJ's down to 15.6. Our corners just took on a big old salary, but they got a way better pitcher. They did good. Nesmero's down to 24 million, but I'm not really looking at him anymore. Hadley is down to 15. Edney's down to 12. All right. Packs. Eddie Nelson's down to 12.2. The Jacks Inc. Paul George isn't on my list. Hadley's down to 14 million even. DJ's down to 15 even. Jim just got signed. That kind of messes my starting pitching thing up. Juice Jackson, Odin, lowered this side to 9 million. You might want to go with him. Let's see my thing. Still have not replaced Anthony. Gordon Camella's not replaced. He made $5 million though. I don't really want to pay anyone any real big money though for a pitcher. But he's gonna have to be is Odin a great pitcher? Is he a great pitcher, starting pitcher, or is he just okay? I think he's really good. And he's not that expensive. We're gonna pay like $4 million more for him. It's not that expensive. I think I do need to look at other starting pitchers on this list. We got Greg Blacksmith asking for $12 million. We can get Olden for 9.8, so I'm not really interested in that in him. He's great. Jason Maloney, no. Carolyn Dunn, no. No, I don't want him. Gordon Camella's still on the list, but he's not asking for much. But I do want to upgrade the position of starting pitcher, so Olgan Vasquez would be a really good pitcher to get. Do I want to pay him? Velocity will go up, jump will go up, everything will go up, but we'll be taking on 4.8 million more for him. Doesn't have K-Man. Everything else is better though. Age, they're the same age, 32. But I think I get a better pitcher. Guys, we're gonna sign Odin Vasquez to the Chargers. Surplus before, surplus after. They're counting all the other stuff I did. I'm signing them. That takes care of our pitching problem. Cool. Now I gotta get a center fielder. Kind of acted a little bit early. Probably could have saved a little bit more money, but I did not take a risk on losing anybody. We would have lost somebody. If we lose people, it's just gonna be bad. I didn't want to lose anybody. Once they took Jim, once the CPU took Jim, I was sort of like, yeah, I need to make a move. Now I gotta see about us not losing too much and making another deal. We need to, of course, get the center fielder we need. So we look. Got the bat I wanted, so I don't need that. We'll look at other people. If we want to play somebody for somebody cheaper. Like, what's Mashadonga? She was a shortstop. So, she was a shortstop, which I guess I could leave Lesnar on the list. I don't think he'll get cheaper than what he already is. He's going to be on the list. Mike Weiner's been let go. He's on the market now. How's Luke Michaels look? Luke Michaels does not look bad. I mean, he's got the contact. He doesn't have power, but he has contact. 33 years old at $10 million right now. We'll highlight him. Demetrius Ortiz, RBI man, 22 years old. Not really great numbers, but he's got good fielding. And he's young. Put him on the list to replace Mashadonga. Took care of our pitching problem. Got another great pitcher in the lineup. Our pitching gets better. Now, 4-7. Hadley down to 14.6. Nelson's down to 11.9. Demetrius is 8.4. I'm sort of looking at that at last. I'm trying to really just look for our replacement for Anthony Nelson right now. So I'm really paying attention to center field. Center field, man. And the thing is, if I get all these great players, you just hope it comes out in the sim. Because mostly I'm simming. I'm not even playing all these games. I'm simming these games. The sim sort of says we can't get hits. So this has got to change. We got to start getting some hits, man. Every person has got signed, man. Which leaves DJ McCarthy, 21 years old, 13.9 asking price. Hadley person is signed. She's off our list. And Nelson's done 11.6. Oh, I can't pay that much money out, man. I can't. I do want a better bat, but I do not want to. I'm not really wanting to pay a more bigger salary than I'm paying right now. Our pitching is a whole lot better. I just need another big bat. CT Dunn taking on at 17.3, man, was probably not a great idea, but I got the hitter I wanted. Man. So I did what I had to do. But now I got DJ McCarthy, Anthony Nelson's left. I don't want Dylan Powell because I don't think he's good enough. I don't think he'll hit good enough. I need some pop. I need bats. I need people that can hit. I just don't want to spend the bank on a hitter. And I need a center fielder. I need a center fielder bad. But it's gotta get cheaper. It's just gotta get cheaper, man. It's gotta get cheaper. I can't spend this much money. Juice Jackson's acquired. I think a lot of people just got acquired. Gap, Princeton, Jeter Carson down to 13.6. How much is DJ McCarthy right now? 13.6. God, that's so much. Because Eddie Nelson made 18.8. So I don't want to go too crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like, oh my God, I just spent like twice on that player than I had before. I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do it. We don't have the money to really do it. You see my economy right now. Team payrolls up to 125 million. We have a surplus of 16 million. We have player funds at 86,266. I do want development funds. Development funds aren't that important, but they are. You can improve your team. I do like having development funds. And it looks like a whole bunch of people got signed. Because I just couldn't pay the money. Pax Pros got signed. The Mule signed Anthony Nelson. Anthony Nelson is off the board. Replacing Anthony Simmons, though. So Anthony Simmons is on the board. He should be in free agency now. I can sign him. So how bad was he? He has more power. Wait. Yeah, he has more power. He has more contact. I hope he ain't asking for too much. I'll probably look at him. DJ McCarthy's off the board. He's gone. I just couldn't make that deal. So now we're really down, guys. Oh, man. And Anthony Simons is asking for a lot of money. And I can't pay him. Obviously cannot pay him that, so we're in bad shape. All my center fielders I wanted are off the board. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. Can I move him to center field? I wonder if I can move Romero, because he plays outfield, and just move him to center field, or designate him to center field, edit him to be a center fielder. Put him at center field. South is fielding anyway. Building is decent. Let me see. I don't know if you could change their thing, though. I really don't know that. If you could change their attributes where they can play. I don't think you could do that. I messed up now. I need Anthony Simmons, but he's going to have to go down on his price, and he's not going to come down off that price. He's going to get taken by somebody else, which means I probably should just went ahead and got the player I wanted anyway. I think I screwed up. I just think I screwed up. The one thing I will do, Mashadonga, anyone 6.5 right now for Mashadonga. Luke Michaels is 8.9, 7.6. RBI man. Luke Michaels, no. A little bit more expensive than I want. Yeah, I screwed up. But if I can get Anthony Simmons, that'd be great. But he's going to have to come down off his price now. I'm going to end up getting a player that's kind of bad. I just kind of feel it. Hans, Otto, Tiger. Hans gone. Trigger, Gap. Gap Marrero. Yeah, he's the player I kind of wanted, but he just didn't fit. Because I don't think I can move anybody position-wise to another position on the team. If I need a center fielder, I need to get a center fielder, you know. I don't think this game works that way. We can move guys. $25 million. Luke Michaels. 8.5. Maybe we can get Anthony Simons. He just needs. If Simmons can offer it and lower his price, man. Joe Powell got signed. 4.6. Luke Michaels is down to 8.3. I got CT done, man. I did what I was supposed to do. I went and got a really good player. Much to choose from. Just waiting for Anthony Simon to see where he's going to drop. Heckliner is asking his price. Maybe we bring him back to replace Mashadonga. Got two bats. Got CT Dunn and Heckliner. Can you imagine that? Michaels. Still don't got a center fielder yet. I am screwed. We're screwed, guys. I screwed this up. Young Sachs is on there, and I don't really want him. He's like a player I really don't want because he doesn't have any hitting. No hitting whatsoever. I don't have a choice, though. Just get somebody to play center field and hold my nose and just get the guy that I don't want. He's got the fielding, he'll do good. He can steal. He just doesn't hit. And I don't want a guy who can't hit. Power goes up, contact will go down, speed, fielding go up. He's 33 years younger, he's 2 years younger. Because I'm going to have a terrible center fielder as a hitter. Gotta make this deal. I'm holding my nose. I'm going to get rid of Mashadonga. We're going to take on Blue Michaels. Blue Michaels is on the team. Mashadonga is gone. Still got to get a center fielder. We're down to getting a center fielder. Anthony Simons is too expensive. We will highlight Yoink Sachs, though I don't want him. Man and Moon might be the only person I can get. Man and Moon. Put Man and Moon on the board. I'm hoping we can get Anthony Simons, to be honest with you. That would be great. That'd be great. We're gonna keep riding up and see if we can land the guy. Yoink Sachs is off the board. I didn't want him anyway, but that is kind of depressing. I'm not really doing good. Fielding, he had it. He's a good fielder. $22.2 million for Anthony Simons. I still can't afford him. Dongo was, of course, replaced. And we might just need to go ahead and get a center fielder now and get this over with. I mean, we'll send him to the end. But if he does, contract does come up, we'll get him. But we need a center fielder. So we're going to go with Man and Moon at center fielder to replace Anthony Nelson. And we lose at everything. He's older. It costs less, but we lose 30 power. We lose 28 in contact. The only thing he has is a better arm. Man and Moon is a disgrace. And he's a Charger player. And our surplus sucks now. Our surplus sucks now. Okay, good. But if you look, CT Dunn, we did get the big bat. We got the superstar. Brad Biggs, still got him 0-5. Luke Michaels is a good hitter. I think he'll be good. Will Coleman, Jack Cracker, which we kind of need to replace Jack Cracker anyway. Do you have any left fielders worth a damn? I solved our problems in a way, and I sort of didn't. It was kind of a messed up sort of off season. Do you have any left fielders out here worth taking, worth looking at? 6.3. Yeah, I would take a look at them. Of course, I don't want a dud. No pitch. Brock Edwards. Out of contact. Bubbles. Bubbles compared to Jack Cracker. Let's look at it. Got more power, got less contact. We'll keep looking, we'll keep simming. Anthony Simons. Snagman and Moon. Mashadonga. What I wanted to do anyway. So we did good. So we got our center fielder that kind of sucks, but at this point I had to do something. We were in a bad way. Bubba Garcia is down to $6 million. Do we make the deal? Do I make this deal? Get Bubbles Garcia to line up. To replace, where is he at? Bubbles Garcia, Jack Cracker. A little bit more power, a little less contact. Maybe I can get him cheaper. I'm trying to get him cheaper. Next round, 5.7. 8.7. Of course, I don't have the money to afford really anybody too much. Sign and release it. Backliner's still on there. 11.9 million. And he's a third base. Who plays third base for me right now? Ross. Yeah, he ain't making less than that. Nope, not making less than that. Anthony Simons, 20. I can't afford him. I can't even afford Liner right now. Bubbles Garcia. Next round, 5.5. Jack Crackers just didn't get it done for me. Kind of move on from Jack Cracker, save some money. So we're willing to go with more power, more speed, but 38 less contact. That is not what I want. But I get rid of the RBI dud. We're going to go ahead and sign Bubbles Garcia. Save a little money. Bubbles Garcia. Got the pitcher I wanted. I mean, I did good. I got the hitter. I got the big time hitter. Jack Cracker is on the market. Next round. Gordon Camella goes to the Sounds. 18.3 heaters. Moving on. Simon's still out there. Eddie Simons is still out there. Well, no one can touch him, man. It's the price is too high. He's going 17.7 million. Let me look at something. Hackliner. If I brought him back, Luke Michaels, I pay him. I could bring back Hackliner. I could. Hackliner. Bring him back. If I brought him back, for Luke Michaels, they'll pay $2 million more. I get the RBI man. You get more power. Luke Michaels. I get more power. Contact is 13 lower. Speed, arm, and he's older. No, he's cheaper. I stick with the guy I got. Where position does Hackliner play though? Other than shortstop, third baseman. Well, he's not going to get lower than Flint Ross is, man. He's just not going to go there. That's not happening. He's not going to be cheaper. Sergio. I did have her on my team for a while. I fired her. Mashadonga, I let go. She didn't perform very well. Jack Cracker's asking for $11 million. Eddie Simons is asking for way too much. He's not going to come down either. I think he's pretty much where he's at. How about pitching? I mean, I'm not going to do anything. I did pay a lot for a pitcher. I only paid $9 million for a pitcher though, and I think our pitching rotation is really good. So I don't think we lost in the pitching rotation. So next round, 32. Hackliner's still out there. 10 million, 17 million. We cannot afford. You look at our team, CT Dunn, we did get the big bat, 93 power, 89 contact, the star. We're paying Hackliner $18 million, we're paying this guy $17 million. Luke Michaels comes in, I think Luke Michaels comes in, replacing Mashadonga, I think he's a better hitter. Bubbles Garcia came in just to fill in that left field position, right field position. He's got contact and some power. Man and Moon was a last resort, and it kind of hurts my batting rotation because I got all these trying to get everybody to be big bat hitters, and that kind of sucks. But he can bat last in the rotation and won't affect much. He'll be put in as like the 8th at bat or something like that. Or it could just be a bench player. There's the only center fielder I got other than Braylon Ali, which Braylon Ali's fine. She's going to start. Barrett Gold, he's good. Brandon Ali, she's good. Sarah Singleton, of course, is good. Manny Moon, the bench. Filet Jones is a bench player, but he can be in there sometimes. Bubba Garcia is my left fielder. Ross got good contact. Marion Parks is pretty good, not great. Will Coleman's still there. Luke Michaels, Zero Fry, Uriah Biggs, C.T. Dunn. Pitching, Bishop Fuller had a great season last year. Look for it to continue. They're paying him a big salary. Odom comes in, replacing what's the pitcher that left? Oh, Camilla. Barry Parsons had a great season last season. Look for that continues. Sebastian Moreau. I think that was a damn good lineup. I could have got that other bat I really wanted, though. I just didn't do it. Hagliner is cost way too much. I can't afford him. Everything Simon's costing. Our surplus is not going to be that great. It's just not. It's not going to be that great. Player development funds is $86,000. Last year I got $223,000. But I think the team we got better pitching and we got a better bat in the lineup. So I think I did my job. Of course, the Lions won, so now we're looking to get back into the playoffs. I haven't been in the playoffs in 5 seasons, so I'm kind of getting antsy, wanting to get in the playoffs. Another season of Chargers baseball. And just to be honest with you guys, man, I enjoy this series a whole lot. It's one of my favorites because I created this universe we're in, and it's pretty cool. You know, it's pretty cool. I really enjoy it. Who's still out there? They still want big money. Love to bring Hagliner back. I really would. But I would have to cut someone's big contract. I obviously want C.T. Dunn. I'm not going to get rid of him. C.T. Dunn's not going anywhere. Who would I get rid of that would replace his... And actually, that's not a bad deal. Luke Michaels, I'm sort of looking at that, but I just think Luke Michaels might be the guy. I think Luke Michaels is the guy. I kind of don't want to let that go. Or he could take the place of Flynn Ross, but I'll be paying him more money. But we get a better bat, and I can move Hagliner to third base. If I just want to sit here and crush, my surplus, you can crush it that way. Kill all my development funds if I do it. If I make this deal, it will kill my development funds. Bubba Garcia, what are they saying? Hagliner. Well, yeah, I can't put him there because that's not his position. I have to come back to it. I'm not going to make a decision like this. If I do add him to the rotation, man, I'll let you guys know. But it will be interesting to have C.T. Dunn and Hagliner in the lineup, in the batting lineup. That would be pretty awesome. We'll just have to see. But we start the season against 7th season against the Grizzlies. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that lineup. UT Big, Zach Fry, CJ down batting there, but I'm definitely going to put Coleman up here. Definitely Michaels up here. Ross has the contact, so he's going there. Man and Moon. Ray Jones there. About Man and Moon. You can be last in the lineup. I'm going to have to Braylon Ali. Braylon Ali. Where's Marion Parks? Oh, she's in there for done. I'm going to have to see about this rotation. I might actually bring Hackliner back and cost our and just bleed our development funds. We'll get another sure bat in there as far as power. See myself doing that. I only got one catcher on the team, it looks like. I don't have another catcher. That might be a problem. I might have to get another catcher. But guys, that was Chargers offseason. Another offseason with one of my favorite games of all time, Super Mega Baseball 3. Still going. Still enjoying it. Still going to get some game. Still going to enjoy playing this game. Might make some moves. I'll see you guys later. So no out. Peace. What is wrong with this camera, man? My screen is all dark. I'm like, good God. Computers, man.